On the go, in the flow, talking about van life. So how do you begin this journey? How do you begin? And one of the things as a life coach, I work with people on like who they are, like how are they created? Everybody has unique skills, talents, but even our brains from our experiences are wired in a different way. And so how you start a journey is one, I think, figure out who you are. And one easy way to look at that is there's 3 types of personalities. And I got this from a book maybe 20 years ago, 30 years ago. And in that book, it talked about 3 personalities. One is the doer. The doer is somebody that figures shit out as they go after it. So you have to be in action to really understand what's happening. And in those trials and those errors and those challenges and those successes, you actually learn like this is how it works. And so that's 1/3 of the population according to this book. The second third is watchers. Watchers are people that will observe the master, observe someone that's already in that action, and they'll mimic the behavior. And it's a fascinating world for a doer to watch someone mimic it without doing it because they're pretending to do it. But the reality is that is what actually reshapes the body so they can actually step into action and do it. And then the third one, and coming from the Silicon Valley, a lot of engineers, it's the analyzer. The analyzer is someone that needs to know, cross every T, dot every I, know every bit of information. And so you have to figure out which one you are. It doesn't matter if you're a doer, a watcher, an analyzer, but whichever one that is, you're going to use that pattern to figure out how I begin the van life. Begin the van life. And that's the key. And so as a doer, really, I just launched. Not a lot of planning, not a lot of analyzing, not a lot of watching, just it's right, and I go. I have other people that I need to research every aspect of the van. I need to understand where I'm going this week, next week, next month, next year. I got it all figured out, and now I can launch. And then of course the watcher is paying attention, maybe even going on an adventure with somebody else. Paying attention to the videos, that kind of stuff. Seeing how people actually do that. What do they have to think about? How they have to act? How do they see the world? And in that, the watcher then becomes very proficient to the point where they feel that they're capable of launching. So on the go, in the flow, in the middle of the desert, I just want to pull over and do this one. But to begin your van life journey, first understand yourself. And I gave you a quick tool to think about that. But as a life coach, I think there's tons of tools that can help you assess your situation in a way that you can make it the most successful adventure of your life. On the go, in the flow.